My mind on my money, and my money on my mind. I ain't wasting no time. If you wanna go get it, hey niggas, do you slime? There, do you slime? I'm tired of waiting, don't waiting in line. I gotta shine. Don't these snake ass niggas. They go give me line, go give me line. My mind on my money, and my money on my mind. I ain't wasting no time. If you wanna go get it, hey niggas, do you slime? There, do you slime? I'm tired of waiting, don't waiting in line. I gotta shine. Don't these snake ass niggas. They go get you line, go get you line.
Don't these snake ass niggas, don't these fake ass niggas. Nah, I can't hang with niggas, never gonna change on niggas. I'ma let it rain on niggas. My mind on that money, I'm chasing that change, keeping it real and I'm never.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to JustBusiness Interviews. We here with DJ Tunes.
Good.
So, Tunes, what you been doing, man? Can't DJ no parties and shit, so what you been doing?
Yeah, lately I just been practicing some, technical shit like scratching. Like, I'm very good at scratching, but like I'm trying to get more in depth with my left hand since I'm right-handed, so I want to learn some new stuff because I gotta be more versatile with like tricks and stuff. But yeah, pretty much that. I try a little bit of lives, but I mean, it's not really my thing, I'm trying to break out, and get more active and stuff, but I mean, that's pretty much it. Just been practicing, just trying to listen.
Hell yeah. So who gave you the name Tunes? Like, where did that come from?
I mean, my real name, my dad's from Nigeria, so Babatunde. So the Babatunde part is Tunes, and I like music pretty much. So it's like, ever since like middle school, everybody's been calling me Tunes, and my brother been calling me Tunes. So I just kept going with that name pretty much.
Have you lived in Nigeria before, or just your family?
Just my dad's side from Nigeria.
Okay.
My mom's side from Sierra Leone.
Okay. Have you been to both of those spots yet?
I've only been to Sierra Leone.
How was it?
Sierra Leone is cool because, when you're over there, you can do anything at any age for go to clubs, have fun.
Oh shit,
any age, drink at any age, anything for any age. It's like pretty cheap compared to like US dollars and the conversion and all that. So.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever DJed any parties in Sierra Leone?
Yeah, I DJed at this one club when I was out there. It's pretty cool, good vibes, got good connection. So whenever I'm out there, I can get some money out there too.
Hell yeah. So, let's talk about your background, your family. Like, what does everybody else do? Like, is it like the DJing thing? Are you the first one, or everybody else?
Yeah, like my mom's side has like a bunch of her brothers are DJs, my cousins are DJs, like at the clubs and stuff, And then like my dad's side, they had DJs too, but they're all from like New York area because that's where they're from. And my mom's side's from like Virginia, Maryland area.
Okay. So what was your first time saying I want to be a DJ?
I'll say about like 9-10 years old.
10 years old?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, what made you want to start that? Was there somebody like you say your family
Yeah, my brother and and my other cousin, which is still a DJ right now. Back in the day, they used to do like what I'm doing now, like big events and house parties and stuff. Like basically everything I'm doing now, they used to do back in the day. So I used to just watch it and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like being out, living the good life of just being around people.
Yeah. So tell us about what goes into starting to be a DJ? Because I know you had a lot of music.
Yeah, that different genres of music and just go ahead with the question.
No, you go ahead. Basically, the same thing. How do you have to learn all the music, scratching, all that. Isn't everybody think it's easy? Play that song.
The scratching is really just to make you different from a lot of DJs. Because a lot of DJs don't know how to scratch, and that sets the bar out. You can mix, you can scratch, you can do pretty much anything on the board for being more different, more versatile. You scratch more, that's pretty cool to everybody around you. So.
Yeah. So when it comes to DJing at a club and house party, how do y'all know what type of music to play? How do y'all know what song to play next or song to play first? Cause I'm gonna fuck up the mood. I'm gonna go from sad to happy to.
The house parties are pretty much easy because the house parties I consider them a practice area for me. I've been doing house parties since I was 12, 13, 14, 15 year age. So whenever I go to house parties now, just for fun, I usually just do crazy shit, more scratching and shit and just jump in. More versatile stuff. I don't just play mainstream stuff. I play more local music out of house party. Versus the club. The club we have a little more not a stricter crowd, but it's crowds from everywhere. So make sure you're in an area where everybody can relate to the song or knows the song. So during the clubs, I'll hit a little bit of local music, but it just depends on where I'm at, what club I'm at.
Yeah. So when you first started being a DJ to now, like, how did you progress from like doing the little house parties to now like doing big events, college events, tours and stuff like that?
I mean, like I said, like my older brother who taught me, so he like basically he's like my manager. So basically he would put me onto his age group, and I was like, when I get older, I'm already taking my age group with me, and we just doing parties and stuff. So parties here and there, just to build my name for so like we would throw parties, and I would, of course I would be the DJ, and then like I would kind of just get some more bookings after that.
Oh yeah. What are some people that outside your family that basically that's been by your side since you started, and what are some things they said?
People that outside, I mean, but I consider everybody family, honestly. So to say that, I can't really think of anybody like outside my family. There's been a lot of people here and there, like promoters. Oh yeah, like promoters say like a lot of Swagger. Yeah, Swagger. So he's the first one. Like ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be at Bliss. I was like, yeah, Bliss is like, Bliss is where I want to be at when I'm older. Yeah. Like I can't wait to be there every weekend. And Swag, he just. Because we do a phone party together. So when we do that phone party, he knows that like I'm actually good. So he's like, hey, come out Friday. So I did a good job like that. He's like, man, whenever you're down here, just kind of hit me up and then I'll have Bliss.
How was that first experience at Bliss? Was it nerve-wracking?
It was very nerve-wracking because you got to make sure you don't repeat songs. When you repeat songs, people notice it and like you just get a bad name. I don't want to get a bad name at a new venue because that'll just mess me up in the long run.
That is true. That's true. Have you ever did the Fillmore yet?
Yeah, I did the Fillmore like I'll say like 3 times.
Well, which one was the biggest event?
Shoot, it's really between Young Manny's concert and the Lil Uzi concert. That was my first time.
Lil Uzi, okay. How was the energy between one was local, one was not local? So how was the energy?
So Lil Uzi and Lil Durk, that was when I was young. I think I was like about 16 or so, and I was DJing for Lil the rapper when he first dropped the Pull Up Pop Up. Okay. So during that time, so he got a call to come to open up for Lil Durk and Lil Uzi at the Fillmore that year, and that was like that was my first concert. So I was like nerve-wracking. I got myself a shirt with my name and all that. Make sure I branched myself out there, and it really did like help me like know how to do concerts in the future. And then the Young Manny one, that one, it was pretty cool because like we're the headliners, so we're the ones really running.
So you doing it for Young Manny?
Yeah, it was his first concert at the Fillmore, so he do like a concert like where people opened up for him. Like Sandman, Money Martin opened up for him.
Oh, okay. So how do you prepare for like a big concert like that?
Well, a concert like that is really much me and him, like, when I was waking up doing practice sessions and stuff. And it would, like, say, like, if I wasn't performing as a DJ, like, at a concert or anything like that, but it'd be, like, really much free range of me. Like, say if I was opening up at my school for our homecoming, which is ODU, like that, I would put, like, a little bit of songs, in a folder. But if you put, like, a song in a folder, like, in one folder, you're not really know, like, how everybody's gonna react to it. It's a song that you like, but you don't know. Like I said, you gotta test it for just when you get the motion of it, you just don't know what to keep playing.
That was gonna ask you, like, how do you know, like, you play this one song, how you know, like, oh yeah, if I play this song right after, it better sound for like, niggas be like this, niggas that next, so they're like, oh
yeah, you gotta make sure it's all about reading the crowd. That's a lot of DJs that don't know nowadays. A lot of DJs don't know how to read the crowd. That's why when I be on the live, I can't really go, read it.
Oh, you can't read it.
I can't put just people typing, so it's kind of hard as for a DJ that used to being out in the crowd doing live events. It's hard for you to just read the crowd through the internet, so you're just playing whatever you want to play.
Okay, so how do you feel? I know a lot of DJs, they hate when they be like, yo, can you play this shit? Can you play that? Like, play this shit,
To me, I take it as if I'm doing something wrong, like I'm not doing the right stuff. So, but some people just take it as, oh yeah, I just want to hear it. But me, I take it as if, oh well, somebody asks me to change the song, then that means I'm doing something wrong.
Hell yeah. So I know you threw your own parties and stuff. So what was your mindset behind like starting your own, like throwing your own parties?
I mean, I was young, I was in high school, so I was like, well, if I want to build my DJ name, I gotta do something that involves music and involves a lot of people coming out. So parties are good. I was like, yeah, let me just throw a couple parties with my brother. It was Paul, which is Slow Bucks, and then Pablo, which is Ghost.
Yeah.
So they just be with me, and then we all just be throwing like, I mean, all the same
parties. Which one was like your first party that was like you was really looking like shit? You doing this shit like?
It's really because there's TPP and then there's Paradise.
Yeah, Paradise.
So TPP.
That's 8th grade Paradise.
Yeah. That's
Paradise. That was shit.
Yeah. So Paradise in 2012, that was the one in Woodbridge.
Yeah, one on the one, right?
What's up, it's called?
It's called like it's some Spanish drum, right? Yeah, I remember that shit.
Before we started going to El Rancho.
Hell yeah.
That was like one of my big breakout there. So, and then us the younger ones, because he's older now, so we do our stuff at the high school, which is called Twerk Summit.
Yeah, Twerk Summit.
So we do Twerk Summit that first we do it in Springfield for Ghost's birthday, and then we came to Woodbridge at Chilat.
Oh yeah, I remember that
shut down now. And the third one we do with Young Manny, and then that was at Club One, but it got canceled. So and then we went to Sterling, and then everybody still followed and came out of big.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Even though it got canceled, we sent out the Addy, people still showed up. It was
how do you feel when it comes to like parties like I know you gotta anticipate different things. So we live in Woodbridge and certain stuff like certain parties like it's hard. Like how do you when stuff like that happens, like say you about to have a party, pulling up, setting up. And the owner like, I don't think I can have it today. Like, what how we go to your mind?
It's really rare. So usually that's why we do everything legally. We do all through contracts and stuff. So that doesn't happen. Besides Club One, we really urgent to get everybody to come out. And, just in now, right? But and we switched the locations. People still popped out. So we didn't really take a loss, but we could have been way better.
Yeah, most definitely. What was like your best party? You think like the best turnout? Or no fights, like everything, like the best one. The
best one didn't even last. The best one was at that place in Alexandria. I think that was the third one. That was the third one.
Oh, you talking about the joint?
The place where outside the Fairfax was going nuts.
And they was doing the little.
That place was huge. Like that would have been a movie. That place would have been a movie, but hey, it just didn't happen. But stay tuned. We have something coming.
Oh yeah. You got any new things you're working on? Any new type of events or any radio? What are you working on now?
Right now I'm just looking at, of course, getting the radio industry. And my man Tony just died, so that really hurt me too, because he's the first one that ever gave me on the radio. So shout out to him, though. So rest in peace. But yeah, that was really my goal, to be on the radio when I was young too. The radio and Bliss. My two things I needed to knock off my checklist.
Hell yeah. So what's your future goals now, to knock off?
My future goal is definitely travel more, because the traveling DJing is really sets the bar for experience. You can always be in DC DJing, playing the same tracks. But say you down south or up north or anywhere, honestly, in the US. It's a different feeling because you get more experience, you get more knowledge, and more money, more pay. You don't gotta lift up all these crazy speakers. You just be flying, living the dream.
Have you traveled to any college or any other states yet?
Yeah, I went to North Carolina, A&T for their Geo.
Okay, how was that? I heard Geo there. I didn't know yet.
Geo really, it means greatest homecoming ever, greatest homecoming, or whatever they call it, but actually is the greatest homecoming. Even though I've never been to HBCU experience, I go to the PWI.
Oh yeah, you go.
Yeah, so even though that was my first HBCU experience, it was amazing.
HBCUs begin tired.
Yeah, it was up till 6 a.m. Man, it's just everybody out there just has good vibes. Just great vibes out there. And then this past spring, I went to Miami just for the regular college spring break. That was great too. Got some.
Oh, you DJ a couple events out there?
Yeah, Miami. Yeah, it was a good.
Oh shit, how was that?
It was amazing. That was amazing too, because I didn't want to go out there, vacation. I want to have fun. I want to network too, out. So that was a good experience.
Yeah. So when you graduated high school, when you decided where you wanted to go, for college, did you like take into account like where you want to be, like put your name as a DJ too, or you just like I want to go here because of this like academics?
It was both. It was both, honestly. I was looking at ODU, I was like, okay, well, there's a couple of DJs there, but I know they're about to graduate, so it's like, I'm coming as a freshman and I'm gonna make sure I'm doing my thing. I was also thinking about going to Hampton too, but I just didn't like how they was a little bit too strict on, curfews and all that. Right.
Hell yeah.
I'm in college now. The curfew stuff shouldn't even be in question, but and then I was also thinking about NCAP, the drive coming from North Carolina to where I am in Virginia.
That shit is
that'd be too much. So like 3 hours, 2.5. Some days not that bad. So.
Oh yeah. So what is the life like at ODU? Like, how was it when you first got on campus? How did you like push your name as DJ too? You just hit every episode, having events or signed up?
Well, when I got to campus, before I got to ODU, I was DJing at ODU like prior. So I already had family members that go there, so I was already going there my junior year of high school, doing house parties there. So I kind of went in there with a little bit of a buzz. So it was not easy, but it was enough leverage to get me to like do more events.
What was your first event at ODU?
Before I got there, when I got there.
Oh, when you got there, like as a student?
It was activity hour. So activity hour was really much like an hour where nobody has class and you just go play music. Everybody's just there chilling.
Didn't you do a homecoming?
Yeah, the concert.
ODU homecoming or semesters?
ODU's homecoming.
Okay. How was that experience? I see that there was senior.
Yeah, coming in as a freshman, because when you come in as a freshman, nobody's really respecting you. So coming in as a freshman and opening up for your school's concert is really like a big standard because it's not that hard. Because first you gotta come in and earn the respect before you can even get to do concert and stuff. And then happening for me as soon as I got there. So that's how I know I was pretty putting in the work.
Oh yeah. So as a DJ, I know y'all go through a lot when it comes to customers and stuff. How do you set your price and how do people react? Because I know some people they be like, oh yeah, I need you for 2 hours. You be like, all right, 2 hours. Now you like, bro, I'll give you 150. What's up?
Yeah, it depends. I mean, people.
Or it depends on the event or something.
Yeah, it depends on the event, but you gotta know your work. That's the thing with DJs now. They think they can just go out there, do a party for $150 ish. I mean, cool is you're getting the bread, you're taking the booking, but at the end of the day, you gotta do 4 of those or 5 of those to get from one paycheck that I'm getting now. So it's you just gotta set your standards. When you set your standards, people start to respect you more. That's pretty much it. If you set your standards and you live up to that standard with your skills, and people are gonna know that you're worth paying that couple $100.
Oh yeah. How long did it take you to actually get DJing down back, knowing all this stuff? I
don't have it down pat.
I remember one time I touched the board, my uncle's board. He's a DJ from New York, came down here, and he was smacking my drum. I'm like, oh shit! This actually said, don't touch that shit.
Yeah, I mean, so I consider myself professional now with it, but I really there's more to it. There's a lot more to it, technical wise. The basic stuff is I already got that down pat. But I want to do more battling looks and stuff. More of the scratching techniques and stuff, because that sets you for a lot of DJs. And the old guys really look up to that,
Yeah, stuff that sets you apart from everybody?
Yeah, because everybody, they think, oh yeah, you press play, but it's not really like that, bro. You can do a lot of techniques to where it really sets you from a lot of other people that are actual DJs too.
Hell yeah. When it comes to DJing, what are some things that you think you could add to set you apart? Is it different marketing wise? Be more active with the crowd?
Me, when I first started, I was always shy, so I wasn't really talking to them like that. So that was what set me different from a lot of DJs. But the thing is that even though I didn't talk on the mic, I would still play the right stuff. So me not talking on the mic really didn't hurt the event because I'm playing the right music at the right time. So it wasn't really an obvious thing. But now that I'm trying to do clubs and do more concerts,
be more active.
Be more interactive with the crowd, because it doesn't really work like that just to play stuff at a concert. Because you can't just play something at a concert and just let it rock. You gotta talk to the crowd. You gotta get everybody active, pretty much. Yeah.
What are some things people don't know when you gotta talk on basically being a host and a DJ? Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you know what to say?
I mean, really, you just gotta know. First, you gotta know the lyrics of the song you're playing.
Oh, yeah.
Because you gotta make sure you know the lyrics, so you say it again on the microphone, like you just say it. I mean,
I know you be doing. You be turning that down. You say it real quick. Like,
yeah, like it just like you just gotta know how to interact. You know, you just gotta know what to say to get everybody lit. Honestly, for know the lyrics of the song and just know good hype words to say to the crowd, and then pretty much you can be a good hype man. But it's really hard to be a good hype man, though. A lot of people are hype men, but they're not really good hype men. Like you can say random stuff, but some people can actually like tell like a whole story through a mic and then drop a song that relates to what they just said. Like so, it really comes with a lot of things. It's kind of hard to be a good hype man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. So what is something that like all your supporters they don't know like about you? One thing that they don't know about you.
I mean, actually, everything I do, I really post it on my IG or my Snap. If you really want to see my life, you gotta follow me on Snap.
Oh, on Snap? I know you be fucking with the cars. You like cars?
Yeah. I definitely do like cars. I like cars. The car just got now. I haven't really showed it because I'm trying to make sure it's looking right before I pop it out first. But I mean, I do like cars and dirt bikes, of course, and all that stuff too.
Hell yeah. So when it becomes like you being a DJ, entrepreneur, like what keeps you going? Like when it sounds like we don't want to DJ, like I'm tired of these niggas, like leave me alone, like or I don't feel like doing events no more. Like what keeps you going?
Well, before like I started getting paid for DJing, I used to just do it just because I love it, which I still love it. But then it's just you can make money on it now. So before I wasn't really worried about the money, but like you got bills, so
yeah.
You gotta think
do
about
some stuff now.
Yeah, but like when I was a kid, it used to be for fun because I just used to love seeing everybody.
Yeah, like how like shit.
Everybody's having fun. Everybody's having fun. I'm
doing right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What besides DJ, is there other business ventures that you like want to get into or already in?
Well, right now, it's just because I'm just a DJ. Then it's like a group of us, which is TVP. So. It's just a business venture, all of us together, so we all help with everybody's business venture.
Okay.
Ghost rap, so we all, you and him, supporting him with that. And then Slowbugs got Ziadi, which is his clothing line, so we all just help each other with our own businesses. So pretty much, yeah, we all just help each other pretty much with our own venture. So it's not just our venture we're worried about.
Okay. So when it comes to like having your team and people around you, like, how would you say that, like, your team being positive and, like, into, like, businesses, how has that helped you having, like, a close-knit, positive team?
Well, if everybody's has the same mindset on what they need to do with the business, then the business will run fine. But if people just have, like, a negative mindset on, like, business proposals or not like, hearing everybody's ideas, and it won't really work. You just gotta know, just teamwork really is how businesses really strive.
Oh yeah. Well, so when negative comments come to you, like at a party or after an event, or like somebody posts something negative, like how do you like block that out, or like what do you do?
I mean, people gotta learn to actually take the negative comments and just live from it and just go about it. I mean, some people have the mindset, okay, well, I don't care about the negative comments, but maybe that negative comment is true. Maybe not. You gotta probably work on that. You gotta be able to understand what people are saying because it's an opinion. Everybody has their opinion, so.
Oh yeah. What is one thing somebody has said to you, like constructive criticism wise, what like either while you did it or after or something, or it could be a family member or like.
So my situation.
What about it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. That and it's just pretty much in my situation that I'm not interactive and I gotta be more interactive because I could be. If I was more interactive, it could be more business ventures for me. So I'm really stopping myself from being more successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, with this time, like during like the pandemic, like all the riots, like how do you feel about like what's going on? Being like a young black man as an entrepreneur, like CEO of your own company, like how do you feel about like what's going on?
Yeah, and everything that they're doing right now is really it's just a wake up call for a lot of things that have been going on for a while. Thank God everybody has phones now, so it's been going on for a while. So it's just people just are recording it now. So it's just everything's coming to light now. So we just gotta move smart. Everybody just gotta move smart now with everything they do. Just when it comes to just being out and about, make sure you're just doing the right thing, or just being around like the right people. As long as you're around the right people, you won't be in bad situations or something like that.
What are some things you think you can help, like, to, like, not even like this situation, but just help like your community in general, even if it's like your people back in Nigeria or Sierra Leone? Like, what are some things you can help them do?
Basically, just everybody just needs to not, because I'm not a really big fan of the 9-to-5 situation. Everybody needs to just find a niche. If you find a niche and you work a regular job, cool, but have a niche too that you are like making income off of, because there's people talented, everybody's talented, everybody has their own thing they can do. So I'm really in the entrepreneur aspect of the world. Just find something you like to do and that makes you happy and that makes you money. Then just go with that and just take it to the limit.
Oh yeah, was there somebody who like taught you the entrepreneur aspect, or just something like, who was that?
My brother. He's the one that does like all the business tactics for me and stuff, like booking and just marketing skills pretty much. He's the one that can do all the tips and stuff.
Okay, what are some things that he told you, like basically that you keep, some DJs probably don't have contracts and shit right now, so what are some things like he told you, like you need to have it, like if it's LLC, I don't know how to work with DJs, I know for like my business I got LLC.
Yeah, that LLC of course, and then you just gotta know how to interact with different schools from different counties and stuff, so you just gotta know how to talk right. If you talk business aspect, no matter your age, you have respect, so as long as you're talking right business wise and using proper words, like you can branch out in different communities with getting gigs and booking and all that.
Oh yeah. Alright, so before we end, is anybody like you would like to shout out that has helped you through your career, or is anyone that inspired you?
TPP, of course, Slowbucks and Ghosts. Make sure y'all check out some new content we have coming out. And of course, my brother Olu Money, he's really one.
Olu, I've been for
he really keep putting in that work for me and for everybody around me. He really a good role model with this. And then of course, my cousin DJ Sam I Am, he's really who I look up to DJing, because he does what I want to do at his age. Hopefully, bigger stuff. Honestly, I just can't wait till like I'm 21 and we can start doing way more things. Yeah, I'm not in the gym, just more bigger concerts, bigger club and stuff. But yeah, shout out to him.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to all my supporters.
Alright, y'all, make sure you check out his Instagram page. I'm gonna drop social medias at the bottom. Also book him for any type of events you guys have. Thanks for tuning in.